Hi guys, so today I am coming at you with a little bit of a surprise, and that is this little guy came. So Kieran Alaric was born. There's somebody moving furniture in the room beside me. He was born January the 10th. As you guys know, my due date was January the 25th. They were going to induce January the 18th, and he, on January the 9th, I went to the doctor, and they did check my cervix, and it's funny because I actually did a plan with me video that day, and when I did the plan with me video, I was talking about how I was having contractions and some pain, but after I got done with the doctor, I was feeling a lot of cramping, especially like pelvic cramping, vaginal cramping, and so we went home. We stayed home for a couple of hours, and then it started to get progressively worse, and I just couldn't sit down. I couldn't be comfortable. I started pacing, and when I did that, it was like really bad, and I said, Joshua, it's time. His little toes are getting cold. I was like, it's time to go, and he was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. So we went to the hospital, and honestly, in the back of my mind, I thought, you're gonna go to the hospital and they're gonna send you home and it's gonna be nothing. You're gonna go home with no baby. And I just really felt like that was gonna happen. My mom came, my sister kept the boys, the other boys. She kind of intercepted us at the hospital and got the boys, and we went into the hospital. My contractions were not showing up on the monitor, and they were like, we can't pick up any contractions. And I was like, am I crazy? Like, is this my third baby and I'm just nuts? Like, you know, have I came here for nothing? Like, I started feeling really stupid, but I was really hurting. And at that point, I always have back labor really badly. I wasn't having any back labor. It was just a lot of pelvic cramping and pelvic pain. And I was like, okay, am I crazy? Like, is this something else? Like, what's going on? And it came to find out the monitor was broken. So they changed out my monitor, and my contractions were like, woo! And I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. I told you guys, like, this is happening. So my contractions kept getting progressively worse, which was incredibly unfortunate because they couldn't do anything to really help me along because technically I was 37 weeks and 5 days at that point, so they couldn't do anything to help me along. So they didn't want to give me any pain medication in case they had to send me home, because if this wasn't true active labor, then there was nothing they could do for me, and they were going to have to send me home. And so they didn't want to give me any medication or anything to help speed up labor, because they're not allowed to do that. So I was literally just suffering through the contractions on my own, and it was really rough. It was flashbacks of my horror birth with Tristan, and I was really hurting. They were getting sky high, like above the chart, like going way off the chart. Like, the contractions were so hard, and they were coming so consistently. Like, I would take a deep breath and here would come another, just like Tristan. And I mean, that's what happens when you really go into full active laboring and you have no medication. So once that happened, my doctor said, okay, this is early labor, you're not going home. And I said, oh, thank God, because I was terrified of going home with that going on. And they did give me my epidural, and well, they first said that they would give me some medication, and then we could wait on the epidural when I progressed further along. But I know my body, and I know how I am, and I know that once I start progressing, it's going to go quickly, and they wouldn't be able to give me my epidural until 2 hours after the medication, because it would just make him too bogged down with all that medicine. Too much for baby. So I decided not to take the medicine and ride it out and wait for an hour with contractions with no medication, like the extra hour in addition to what I had already gone through, so that I could go ahead and get my epidural so that I could make sure I had it. So I rode it out for another hour, and then they gave me my epidural, and it was lovely. And then shortly after my epidural, it was probably about an hour later, this little nugget was born, and I'm gonna let you see him. He's probably gonna fuss because it's gonna be a little chilly. He weighed 7 pounds and 2 ounces, 20 inches long. And so, honestly, if I would have carried him for another week, he probably would have weighed the exact same as his brothers, 7 pounds and 7 ounces. And they were also 20 inches long. Yeah. Say hi. Say hello, world. Say hi there, friends. Say hi. Oh, give him a burp. Oh, yeah. He is gorgeous. He has a full head of hair, which is crazy because my babies never have a lot of hair. But as you can see, come here. As you can see, he has quite a bit of hair. Let's see if I can get him turned around without him getting too mad at me. He has lots of wonderful, curly, wavy little hair. He is beautiful. Yes. Oh, it's okay. It's chilly out there, huh? And, oh no. It's okay. He is gorgeous. He is. Oh, here comes your daddy. I was taking a video of him. He got mad at me because I was trying to show him to the camera. But I wanted to get on here and show you guys what we've been up to for the last couple of days and what happened. So, surprise! And we're gonna go calm him down and make him a little bit happier. Maybe. But I will see you guys soon, and I will keep you updated. And we'll introduce him a little bit better once we get home and get settled, and I'll let you guys know how everything went. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.